Happy 2026. Sorry, I've been a little MIA, the family, being present and doing lots of clearings. Oh my goodness. I am here today. The focus is, if this is your first time, welcome. I'm going to be channeling, seeing what comes through. I did an email on this for my business list over at Bethany London, and it's all around this kind of like in between time. So a lot of people do the resolutions. I personally wait till the Chinese New Year, which this year is February 17th. And it's just, it can feel heavy, it can feel gray, like how am I gonna do something different next year? And let's set the intention that this, whatever comes through, is all about like that catalyst, which is one of my nicknames that I've been given. That catalyst to jump, just leap, just go, and to own it and to feel it and to be grounded in that energy. Because right now it feels like I feel it within myself and I feel it for the collective. So it's like this, it's almost like hesitancy. What am I gonna do different? I thought I was doing it right last year, you know, all those kinds of things. And, you know, from my perspective, I'm like, everything's amazing because it gives us an opportunity to shift and heal and all of that. So let's dive in and see what comes through. And allow yourself to say yes if you feel called to breathe this in, save this. If you want to come back to it so you can just like lay down and just feel the transmission, whatever comes through, like land in your body. Usually people will feel the tingles, all sorts of stuff. I might cough, I might yawn, whatever. That's just a release of shifting the energy to allow the transmission and new programs and everything in. So, yay for 2026. I already feel the energy in my throat. All right, so setting the intention. This is the most epic transmission ever. Calling in all our angels and guides, God, universe, truth, 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 connecting us to the planets, the universe, grounding us. Just let yourself take a breath. I already feel all this energy. Oh my gosh, I now have ETs that are working with me as well, so may their message also come through if needed. Oh, the yawning. Clean energy. I also have my tachyon rods. Oh my goodness, okay. You need not be afraid. Okay, feels like they're talking to me. So, I mean, obviously. So know that even if the message doesn't resonate, that it can land for you as well. And if it's coming through, they all know that I'm doing this publicly and this is for the collective. So, I'm hearing in this mumble jumble time to focus on one thing. Just focus on one thing, not like 10, not 20, because that is part of the heaviness. So if it's to lose weight, let's shift that energy to release the weight, because usually weight is tied to something, which I have intuitively seen multiple times for people. Or if it's a job, or if it's a career move, or, you know, for me, like clients, the CEO clients, I'm looking to work with another level of like CEO, like a Tim Cook, and I know Tim Cook's leaving, but I'm like, oh my God, okay. Like those kind of companies would be epic. So I'm calling in that. And so it's like, they're like, focus on the one thing, just like really being present to that. So let's look it up, because I see the sunshine of like all the rays, all the pathways that anyone can take. And they're like, just go one way. And then allow the other stuff to come into line. And regardless of whatever is coming through, they're saying, they're like, feel the energy feel like I go back and listen to these because like when I'm channeling, I'm just like voicing everything. But when you can go back, just feel it land in your body, what's coming through, because it's going to the collective. That's the whole reason I created this. Downloading peace, downloading direction, downloading guidance, downloading wisdom, connection to your truth, connection to those that you need to connect with in order to get whatever you're looking to create. And because like if it is a weight thing, like it could be a workout buddy, it could be whatever. They're saying really, really, really use your intuition, which I don't know if everyone here is super connected to their intuition. The more that you follow these and listen to all of them, just keep listening or message me. I have a ton of like meditative healing things that I've done. I should come up with like a sales thing for that. But anyways, just like the more you heal, the more clear you are in your truth and the more intuitive you become naturally. It just will happen because we're clearing out the noise. We're clearing out the shit and the past programming, and it's all amazing. So if you do want any of that past meditation, just message me below and say being one meditations, please. Being one meditations, please. And I'll figure something out. But I'll just wait for you guys to tell me. So, allowing yourself to receive, to release past programs. Yes, there are layers. I'm literally just witnessing a transmission coming through right now. Lots of energy in the throat. Interesting. My child's crying in the background right now. Divine timing for everything because it's about owning your voice. I'm feeling some energy in the back, everywhere we aren't supported, everywhere we don't feel supported, everywhere we don't have a spine to stand on. Release all that. Oh, which is interesting if you listen to the last one that I did around the back energy. Feels like marbles in my throat. So I'm just going to take a moment to just blast the energy through the throat. Do you feel that? I'm like, part of me wants to apologize for my kid in the background, but I'm like, no, it's so perfect right now because I'm feeling all the throat energy. So it's so good because so many of us cried as a baby and we were told to be quiet. It's just like normal happenstance. They didn't know any better. Now we allow kids to communicate through tears and crying, or some of us do, because that is how they communicate when they don't have all the words. So every time you were told to be quiet or no, what you have to say isn't important, like adds up. It adds up and it still is present in today's world until we release it. So releasing it. Bringing the peace to our voice, bringing the peace to our ownership of our own wisdom and truth, and taking leaps over and beyond the words that others are sharing with us. So it's like owning our voice, making our voice louder. Even our internal voice of communication and building us up is louder than the noise externally. And just receive this to jumpstart your 2026. Going back to one of the first things and like the pot of gold at the end, I'm seeing, and it's so interesting because I usually forget when I'm channeling and doing sessions with people, but with these, I'm listening to them, so it's amazing. And if you have a personal question, look at the pinned post and I will share with you how we can do individual sessions, or not a session, but transmissions. Happy 2026. Let's go.